There are some musicians that you can listen to and you can think, how the hell did this person get famous? Because this music is complete and utter crap. I'm not naming any names, but I'm sure you can name a few. And then there are some bands where you listen to them and think, oh my god, this is the greatest music I've ever heard in my entire life. And yet, it's not as popular as I thought it would be. And so, if it's not to do with the quality of the songs, how do people get famous? Well, in today's standard, that's money, with, a lot of our famous modern musicians. Today, I want to talk about the absolutely legendary band, king of the 80s, the incredible Dokken, led by Don Dokken and George Lynch, with Jeff Pilson on bass and Mick Brown on drums, obviously. Now, in specific, in this video, I'm going to talk about Under Lock and Key. Oh, this album is, I'm in love with like a lot of Dokken. Well, anything before Back from the Attack, but oh my god, this album in specific, this and Tooth and Nail. I need to make a video on Tooth and Nail because again, as I say this in every single video, but this video could be hours and hours and hours long because Under Lock and Key is an album that it's just one of those albums you can talk about forever. I'm doing the Donald Trump. It's an amazing album. It's absolutely incredible. I met the guys and they said it's an amazing album, and I can't do a Donald Trump accent. Anyways, it's this album. It's just incredible, and you can tell that it's incredible because I'm struggling to speak when I'm talking about it because it's just so incredible. And George Lynch, amazing guitarist and songwriter. Don Dokken, amazing singer and amazing songwriter. Put them together, they absolutely hated each other, which I'm sure I mentioned in this video, but their music that they made was just beautiful. This album, you're watching this video, you either know the album and realize how awesome it is, or you've not had the pleasure of listening to it yet, which you 100% should go to. In fact, I'd recommend go listen to that album before watching this video, so you know what I'm talking about. But the thing, this album didn't do like incredibly well. In My Dreams and The Hunter were released as singles. Now, they both didn't do massively great. I think In My Dreams hit the Billboard Top 100 and it was like 77th place. What a scam. In My Dreams is such a beautiful song. On the mainstream rock Billboard, The Hunter I think got 25th and In My Dreams got 24th. So still, really great accomplishments. But you really listen to this album, you really think all of these songs should be doing so much better than they actually did. People didn't realize how awesome it was. That's why I'm here today. Gah! I've got too much energy. Now, the album itself was released in 1986, November 22nd, and it reached number 32 on the Billboard 200. Number 32, you think that's 100% a top 10 album. All I'm saying is that Under Lock and Key should have been so much higher than 32 or lower. It should be close to number 1. I don't know if that means higher or lower because numerically, but then in terms of... Anyways, I digress. But in 1987, it went platinum, and it just needs so much more love. Please, just listen to the album. It's incredible. It's incredible. But anyways, I need to stop yapping about the album itself and get into the specific songs because I'm going to be recording this for many hours and I'm going to be happy recording it, but when I start editing it I'm going to be like, Jesus Christ, I yapped. So anyways, let's get straight into the first song, Unchain the Night. What an opener, man. Unchain the Night. It's like a 5-minute song, but it's so worth listening to. Never unchain the night. Don't tell me that the love is gone. It's got such a great hook to it. It's just great. It's great. It's great stuff, man. It's great stuff. Again, I can't do a Donald Trump accent. But anyways, I've already been recording for like 15 minutes, so I'm going to try my best to run through these as quick as I can. Unchain the Night, it's one of those songs where it opens up the album. One of the most important parts of the album is the first song and the last song, obviously, because the first song, when people listen to it, they're going to be like, okay, if we're listening to this song, do I even want to put effort into listening to the rest of the album? In this case, yes, we want to listen to this entire album because it's so yummy. And the last song is obviously equally important because when people end the album, what they're going to remember the most is that last song because they heard it the most recently. So the first song and the last song needs to be amazing. Now the last song, Till the Living End, absolutely incredible ending, but obviously I'm going to get to that at the end of the video. Unchain the Night, it's just the way that it opens, like I was talking about Cinderella, it's one of those things where it's just like, bah, bah, bah. it just punches you, and you just accept it because it's one of those punches in the face that it's a punch of love. What is a punch of love? I've got no clue. But this, it's so yummy. It's so yummy. It's just great. It's just great. Go listen to it. How many times am I going to say go listen to it in this video? A lot of times. So you think, okay, now we just had a complete like punch in the face. Let's go on to like a more like chilled out song. No, let's hit drop D and play The Hunter. Boom, bow, down, boom, 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 down. This is the fact that they didn't start on D. They're playing in a D like tuning, yet they start with which isn't D, and then they go up to D down, and then to B flat to C down 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 down. It throws you all over the place, and it's so like freaking tight and like I'm gonna go punch you now. Like you've already got the black eye from the first song. Now you get the matching second eye from the next song. You just want to like, I've got to save this jump to the end of the video, but I really want to jump right now. Sorry, that was a really bad joke. Anyways, we just had a complete punch in the face by an incredible song. Thought, oh, that's really great. Go to the second song. Another punch in the face. Now we need a bit of relaxing time, right? We've listened to two like freaking strong ass songs. We need a little bit of a relax, right? Let me go into In My Dreams. It's slower than the others, I'll give you that. People know In My Dreams more than they know Dokken because it's one of those songs that just live up, right? You might not know Bon Jovi, you'd be crazy not to know Bon Jovi. But if you didn't know Bon Jovi, you still probably know Living on a Prayer. You still might know Sweet Child of Mine, even if you don't know Guns N' Roses. In My Dreams, like my dad knows that. My dad barely knows he knows that Dokken's a band. He's met George Lynch at, well, I think they did like some sort of gig together. But he knew this song. It's an amazing song. And again, the first song is like 5 minutes, 20 seconds. The second one is like 4 minutes, 20 seconds. You think, oh, we're going to have a bit of relaxing now. No, this one's also 4 minutes long. So it's like marathon. It's just In My Dreams. And again, that solo, it's just so yummy. Anything with tapped harmonics, well, most things with tapped harmonics, it's just a vibe because you're like, it's like Eddie, but George Lynch has taken what Eddie's done. Oh, I didn't even mean to like, he's taken what Eddie's done and he's gone, pah! And just slapped his own style. And metal changed so much because of Eddie. Obviously, Van Halen was the people that made hair metal a thing. George Lynch and Don Dokken made it go like, oh crap, this is actually in your face. This is freaking epic. And so that's what they did. And you just, again, it's one of those things you just got to deal with because it's Dokken. And In My Dreams, just the thing about Dokken riffs is that they're never that complex. Like, yeah, you have like Tooth and Nail. Okay, my mic just died, but I'm back. You have Tooth and Nail, the bump down, down, bum 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 bum. And that's a pretty tough riff, but most of the Dokken riffs, it's just like In My Dreams, down, down, boom, 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 down. Most of their riffs, it's just 1 to the 6 to the 7. No, I've been plagued with that for too long. So it's a very chill riff. You're very like, yeah, but then you got the drums behind it going ga, boom, da, boom, da, and it's so just rocky, and like you really want to jump to it because In My Dreams, it's just a vibe song. Again, it's one of those songs I could just make an entire video on. In fact, I'm probably going to just talking about all the guitar yumminess. And George Lynch, he's just freaking. It's just a lot of the stuff that come out. Every now and then he played just like a simple, like in your face rock solo, like standard. But then every now and then, you get a little bit of like, okay, yeah, George Lynch, he's pretty cool, whatever. And then you get a song like In My Dreams. What the hell does that come from? Well, boom, da 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 da. Oh, just the rhythm and the yummy pitches that he does. Oh, it's It's just great. It's just great. It's, again, In My Dreams, it's an incredibly famous song. If you know Dokken, you know In My Dreams. But you can know In My Dreams and not know Dokken. Again, my dad doesn't know Dokken at all. I could play him a song and say, is this Dokken or not? And he'd have no clue. But he knows In My Dreams. Because In My Dreams, it's just such a yummy song. But anyways, I could talk about that song for far too long. And in fact, when my mic died, I was talking for another like 5 minutes about this song, and I was nowhere near stopping. So, anyways, first song comes out, Unchain the Night, bang. Second song comes out, The Hunter, bang. Third song comes out, In My Dreams, bang. What do? I need my ears need sonic rest. I need to relax now because I've just been slapped in the face 3 times, and I want some ice to put on this wound. And that ice is Dokken going here, slipping away. Oh, it's like the most love ballady of the album. Love ballady, is that a word? It's the most love ballad-esque of the album, and it's just so relaxing. Like Dokken, obviously a band that you don't listen to when you want to relax, unless that's the way that you relax. That's a complete tautological statement. It's just one of those songs where you just listen to it and you think, peace, love, and everything is in harmony. Everything's in harmony in the world. I love the world. It's my favorite world ever. Even Donald Trump probably likes it. If he doesn't, not that I like him, but that's not the point. He's Slipping Away is a great song, and it just goes round. And the solo for it matches so well, because it's not like a rah, wah, ba, ba kind of song. And obviously the solo, it's not wah, ba, wah, wah either. But it's not that crappy, like, stupid 80s power ballad solo that's like really overdone and like, yeah, I'm feeling emotions, man. No, it just worked, and it doesn't feel forced. George Lynch he's just good at fitting the song. Slipping Away, the most love ballad-y of the album, and one of my favorites of the album, just because you can just listen to it whenever you're feeling any emotion, and it's just you just feel happy. Go listen to it. If you haven't listened to the entire album, just go listen to the entire album, because it's really, don't put it on shuffle, because then you ruin the albumness of the album. And you miss out on all the stupid stuff that I'm saying now, because you don't experience it in the way that God intended it. You don't experience it in the way that the actual artists, put it out. I'm yapping. But the yapping continues with the next freaking bombshell of a song. I think bombshell is good. I mean, like, it's just you drop it and it goes, and it just blows everyone away because it's just that freaking amazing. This song is just incredible. It's just so yummy. It's just so yummy. Lightning Strikes Again. Again, I assume that this is one of their popular ones. I don't listen to like greatest hits albums, so I don't know which ones are the famous ones, except In My Dreams, obviously, and Alone Again, because that's just common knowledge. Lightning Strikes Again. Just the belty, vibrato, powerful voice that Don had. It's just so yummy. You can't help but to just like start vigorously and violently shaking when you hear the song, as if lightning is actually striking you. Because it just gets in your body. It gets in your motor cortex and like sends you on a freaking, I can't say that word. And the guitar riff is just so metally and rocky. Now, I don't consider myself a metalhead. Like, hair metal, I consider hair metal rock, which is probably going to make a lot of people mad. I don't consider hair metal to be metal as in like Metallica, Pantera, Megadeth, Anthrax, Slayer, like all that lot. Like I consider that metal. I don't consider 80s like hard rock, like big hair, freaking mental clothes. I don't consider that metal. I don't even consider Motley Crue metal. Did I do that the right way? Yeah. But it's like, because I just don't like heavy music. The only band I listen to is Megadeth, because just heavy music I just don't like. But this is like the perfect edging between rock and metal. Very poor choice of words there, Vaughn. Because it's just it just makes. I need to take a breather because I'm too hyper. I just need to do a line, and then I'm like, God, could you imagine me on? I need to bleep that word out. Could you imagine me on Nose Sugar? It's so rocky and metally and yummy. It puts the metal in glam metal because it's just like, listen to this song live. Like, I don't often listen to Dokken live, but I saw like Lynch Mob playing, because obviously Don Dokken and George Lynch absolutely hate each other's guts. And so they don't play together, obviously. I think actually they're playing together soon, but that's not the point. And it's just I really want to experience it live, because that would be so freaking awesome. Subscribe so I can go see Dokken live, because they only really perform in the US, and I don't live in the US, sadly. Anyways, next song. This next song is such a chanty song. Now, when I listen to this song, for some reason, I get massive Tooth and Nail vibes, as in like the album Tooth and Nail. Just the chorus, the vocal hook of the chorus. Why, baby, why did you have to let me go and leave me so lonely? It's not love, not love is shining. It's not love, I love it gone. It's just it. I just get Tooth and Nail vibes. This is one of my favorite Dokken songs of all time, because it's just so, like, most rock songs that try and be like really, really chanty end up just sucking, because they've made the entire song so it is a chanty one, as opposed to just writing a song and it being chanty. That probably makes no sense at all. But this song, it's just the chantiness actually works, and I actually really, really, really like it, because it's you just can't help but sing along. Because a lot of the time, Don Dokken was just really good at getting people to just sing along and chant lyrics, because he just wrote really, really cool stuff. And also, George Lynch's freaking chainsaw guitar tone. Oh my god. I remember the first time that I was on my amp sim and I was messing about, and I managed to get somewhat of a chainsaw tone. The eyes rolled to the back of my head. Oh, in fact, I sent a voice message to about 50 people being like, oh my god, I just got the Dokken tone, listen to this. And I like played some like random Dokken stuff. And most people, I don't really know any 80s hair metal fans, so everyone was like, what are you on about? In fact, one of my friends, he thought I said something very different from Dokken. He thought I said something that involves lots of cars with people in them spending time together and other people observing. He thought I meant that, which I did not at all. I did not mean that. I listened back to the voice note, and at no point did the K sound like a G. I digress. It's not love. It's just so chanty, and it's just so rocky and yummy, and it just makes you want to like be. It just makes you feel like you're 20 feet tall. I'll just kick my bin. It makes you feel like you're 20 feet tall. But good songs. We've had all of the songs so far be really, really, really cool songs. Really, really cool songs that you just wouldn't skip at all. Now, Jaded Heart, it's also a ballad, but it's more power ballad than love ballad. That makes sense. It's like, it's still rock and like, but it's more rock than Slipping Away. Jaded Heart, don't particularly like it. I'll listen to it going through the album. I won't skip it. But if I had to skip one, it's like Hell on Wheels from Night Songs by Cinderella. It's that of this album. It's not the best. It's the worst, but it's only the worst because there has to be, in a set of data, there has to be a best and there has to be a worst. You can't just have nothing be the worst. Even if everything's incredible, in the top 5 of anything in the world, the 5th is going to be the worst of the top 5. Even though the 5th, it's still 5th place in the world. You get what I mean? So it's not great. Like, I'm not a massive fan of the chorus or the verses. The solo's alright. If I had to skip one, it would be this one. Go hate me down in the comments and say, no, this one is the worst one. And then say, like, In My Dreams or some stupid, crazy hot takes like that. Jaded Heart, not much I can say about it. Not particularly the best. But after that, so imagine Jaded Heart is like, okay, let's have a break from the amazing songs. This is me like the rubbing the forehead or whatever. But Don't Lie to Me comes next. Don't Lie to Me, it's very, very chanty. It's not as chanty as It's Not Love, but it's just scrumptious. It's scrumdiddlyumptious, as William Wonka would say. It's just great, and it feels nice to listen to. You listen to it, you may not be jumping up in the air and going, "Yay! It's an amazing song!" But you'll sit there and you'll like tap your foot. You'll bang your head a little bit, and it will be a vibe because it's just a really young song. Just don't lie to me, don't treat me like a fool. The backing vocals in that freaking chorus are really, really scrumptious. The way, just the placement of them, it's just nice. And yeah, the lyrics are like the cliche, like, yeah, you I want to be with you, but you're a liar, and so like, if you wanna love me, then love me, but don't tell me you love me if you just want to go away. Like, sometimes you just gotta tell someone to shut up. But the music completely makes up for it. It's this great song. I wouldn't consider it like incredible, but it's a good song. I would not skip it ever. I'd skip Jaded Heart long time before I skip this one. But now we've had a good song. Now we're getting back into the groove of like, yeah, all right, I'm feeling this. Then we get Will the Sun Rise. This is such an anthem-y song. Like, the first time I ever heard it, it was during a documentary of Dokken. This guy talking about their entire history. And just hearing this song, it just stuck out like a sore thumb. It just goes so well in my brain. It's one of those songs. It is not like chanty and rocky and upbeat and jumping up in the air and all that, but it's so chilled out, but it's also still got the semblance of rock. It's just nice. It's like it's like the massage, knowing you're going to get the happy ending, but the massage is actually like, oh, actually no, I'm really enjoying this back rub. It's that feeling, you know. I don't know if you can feel that feeling, but it's that kind of feeling where you're actually like enjoying a massage a lot more than you thought you would. And so listening to All the Sunrise, it's just great, and it is so sonically yummy on the ears. I use yummy all the time. I don't know where I got calling things yummy from, but there you go. It's a yummy song. But anyways, we've reached the end. The thing I talked about at the start, but said no, I'm going to leave it to the end, till the living end. You think, all right, our like excitement levels went through the roof at the start, and they kind of faded a little bit, and they went up a bit, and then it like went down a little bit. Now you get to the end, we're on like a little bit of a decline, like, you know, we're relaxing at the end of the album. Then you hit a wall at the end of the album, like, oh, what's this wall? And then you break through it, and then you've got a freaking wind tunnel shooting you 1,000,000 miles into the sky. Because now you get to the living end, the freaking fastest, the heaviest, the most scrumdiddly freaking umptious, William Wonka-avious song of them all. Till the Living End. Was that English? I do not know. Till the Living End. It ends on such a freaking incredible note. Obviously, we opened with Unchain the Night, an amazing opening track. And then you end it with To the Living End. Like, it's not just fast, because obviously a lot of musicians, like, especially metal, they make a song fast just for the sake of making a song fast, and it's a little bit crap. But this one, it fits so well, and just the guitar synchronizes perfectly with the drums, and a lot of the lyrics are just screaming. Like, it's really screamy, but it's an enjoyable kind of screaming, not just like a. Till the Living End, it takes a lot from like metal, what we consider metal today, and it just makes it into something that actually sounds good. That's going to trigger a lot of people, but it's just such a great way to end it, because you've been on this like kind of chilling out slope, and then it just gets knocked into the air. You get a friggin' airball, and then it goes off and hits or something. It's such a great way to end the album. And if you have to take any of the songs of this album and make one of them the opener, one of them the ender, obviously as you have to do, 100%, they made the completely right choice. You get opened with a complete kick in the face, and you end it with a complete kick in the face. And so it just works. Anyways, I've been yapping for like 50 minutes, so I'm gonna have to cut this down a lot. Anyways, so go listen to this album. It's freaking awesome. You'll see why I'm acting like such a freaking weirdo when I'm talking about this. So anyways, go enjoy your day. I'm dreading this jump. My knees already hurt. All right, you ready? Like and subscribe, join the Patreon so I can buy new knees. Yeah. Oh, that hurt the hips that time. Bye.